Alright, we should be live. Everything should be going. Let's see how that works. Wait for everyone to get back. Yeah, we'll give it a few seconds here for everyone to get back in. Alrighty. Everything looks to be good now. But of course, we'll have to see once everyone gets back in. Alright, how's it holding up now? Anybody confirm for me? Good. Just hope everyone can get back on. Right. All right, I see a couple of boys back in the chat. Everything looking better now. It's looking like no drop frames so far, so I think everything's fixed. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like that was 100% a network issue. I don't know if it was our connection to them, but it's working now. We are going to rip another pack here. I was just waiting for everyone to jump back in. Takes so many darts to kill these guys. Wonder if doing it on accurate would be better against these guys. Definitely seem to be hitting more consistently. My hat is just out of reach. Hold on. There we go. Less darts used. And still a good kill time. And it seems like more XP, actually. But we'll see after we do a couple kills. I suppose I could flick some Hawkeye here. Yeah, it looks like no drop frames this entire stream so far now. So whatever it was seems to be taken care of. Still no bow. Alright, now it seems like everyone's popping back in. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it was my computer waiting for me to install the new graphics card. That's exactly what it was. It was like, hey, buddy, you're running on a almost 13-year-old graphics card. Can you update me to a 7-year-old graphics card? All right. I'm actually going to bring the sandwiches this time. Please, sir, can you spare some change? Can I have some more? More? Another movie reference. Yeah, I got a new to me old graphics card. So I picked up 3070. So should be a better upgrade from our 1060 that we're running now. Should help with the multi-stream. Was able to get that at a steal on Facebook Marketplace. So I have to install that here. Got it last night and it's so old I'm gonna probably tear it apart and re-thermal paste it. So not exactly a quick job. That might be I sit at the table behind me here, re-thermal paste it while I'm AFKing on here. All right, talked about packs and I never actually opened one, so let's go ahead and rip one. Charged Ice, Bob the Cat Slippers, the Gold Speed Run Trophy. Okay, Tazar Her. I don't think that they dropped the Obby Malls, but we do have an Obby Mall unlocked. So if we can get a couple more Tazar monsters, that would be good. And the only common? Nothing we can use. Wah wah. Unfortunate. But we grind on. See if we can't pull something that we need. Honestly, at this point, I'd take just about anything that gives us a new method of training. We're going to switch back to accurate here. Or to rapid, I should say. And then we'll jump over and see if we can't get a collection of arrows to use. But our goal was to get a bow from here. We're 36 archers in with all the technical difficulties. Still looks like 0 frames dropped. Blazed, how's it looking on your end? Everything's still going smooth? Green D-hide chaps, that would be so nice, but we can't use them and we can't pick them up. Aye, aye, Captain. Appreciate it. I did try using some of the darts at pest control, and because our range is so low, and we have no range gear other than a cowl, or a coif. I think we just have a coif, right? Yeah, just a coif. It's, not strong enough to even keep up the participation. Really don't want to put that on. It's going to lower our range. But might be worth it for the defensive bonuses. And that actually doesn't hurt our range for the square shield. But yeah, I was trying to train some range, and I just couldn't keep up with participation when using it. So I ended up going straight melee, which we did get a couple of levels. We're at 58 attack now and 68 strength. So almost a 34 range. which should give us another pack, I hope. We've got a ways to go on a HP or prayer level. But today is all about just trying to fill out the gear a little bit and get closer to the rune semi grind. Mr. Breezy, subscribe with a Prime sub. Thank you so much. You did get it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't letting you earlier. What you get for trying to do it while you're driving? Is the stream having issues for you, Breeze? It seemed like it was dropping frames left and right, so I did a reboot. 34 range. Yeah, it was weird. Because I wasn't dropping frames on Rumble or YouTube. But for some reason I was dropping frames on here. Technology, my friend. Technology. Excuse me. I was just able to mute in the nick of time. We picked up 3070, Mr. Breezy, for the computer. I had a deal for a 4060 that decided to back out, so found a 3070 on the marketplace of the face space. I'm still rocking a 1060 on this one. So she's old, but she's still working. I'm wondering if a short bow with bronze arrows would actually be better than these darts. They do have a short bow. We can go get the bronze arrows from the ham members. Yeah, we updated. Well, I should say we built a computer when we were streaming last time, and that's the one that Sarah uses for her art. But this is still full reliable. Grab a lockpick. And we'll grab that to eat now. And we'll take like, I don't know, 5 of those. Yeah, let's make it 10. Yes, the art does need a beast rig. We are so close to a level here. Or I'm sorry, to another pack here. All right, let's go do the ham members, see if we can't get some arrows. It's been a while, but I think the ham hideout is right over here. There it is. Been a long time since I've had to go here. Trapdoor seems totally locked. Oh, I gotta do pick lock. No. Got some ham on guards. And then we will tag all the ham members that we can pickpocket. Can you not untag? Okay, so we're gonna have to do it this way. And the first item I get from them is a tinder box, which I can't use. I'm failing quite a lot here, and I should have a 70% chance. There's a leather body. That's an upgrade for our range. Yeah, they just want to tease me here. We got knocked out and thrown out. Boom, boom, boom. Sounds like a Rocky Ridges song from Pocopia. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, there's been a couple. But you know I have a special place in my heart for Rocky Ridges. Can do some polishing of some buttons. That also gives us some XP for crafting. So we'll do that as well as we get them. A sword, some armor, a kniffy. You guys drop all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, we're knocked out again. Got thrown in jail. Getting some ham pieces that we need. That's almost a full ham set there. Go ahead and boost our health back up. We can put that on. We have a cape already, so. We're gonna need 2 sets of this eventually for the quest. But again, we're here for specifically the bronze arrows. Got steel arrows. It's another Pocopia song. Ah, we can get opals from here. That's also more crafting XP. Alright, I need to turn ground items off. There we go. It is Pokemon Center, but it's the same theme that plays, I believe, during the daytime and when you're in the Pokemon Center. Seeing all these tinder boxes is going to bother me. Needle and thread also would be nice. That's a third bottom. We can drop that. Polish the buttons. Need to change this to pick lock. So far, we have not gotten any bronze arrows. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, we don't have them equipped. I was going to say we have them equipped so that we wouldn't know, but not true. All these normal logs and we can't take them. It would be so nice to be able to get some fleshing XP because that's easy XP. Hey, we got a bronze arrow. Hey, we got some more. Okay, we did get thrown outside finally. What we'll do is we'll run over, empty out the inventory a little bit. And we'll go with a slimmer inventory. Take those off. Okay, so we need another logo, shirt, and hood. And we do have another pack that we can open. So next time we get kicked out, we'll open another pack. Oh, there it is already. All right. Godly. The godly is Brutus. Demonic Brutus. I think that's actually the Brutus card. Oh, Demonic Brutus is the hard mode variant. So we need Brutus himself. And then the last item is a wooden sword. So that does not give us Brutus yet. Got so excited thinking maybe we had him. Let's do the quiz. Add one out. Tons of teasing today. Take the mystery box. Why not? A single body rune getting dropped. Teasing me with tinderboxes, logs, Brutus. There's the hood, which is one of the pieces that we needed. There's the logo. We don't need the skirt. Need the hood and the logo. Take some gems we can open, or we can cut, I should say. Some crafting XP. Curious, how much thieving XP is this per hour? Of course, I say. And then there's the tinderbox. Of course, whenever I say anything about how good it is or how I'm checking the thieving XP, I haven't collected. Oh, is it? It's really going to do that to me? Hold on. Let me turn off. There we go. Bronze man. Cooking. But only. Meesy Man, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, lots and lots of teasing. Yes, so you can manually unlock them with the Bronzeman mode plugin. If you go to your wrench and then the actual plugin itself, and go to the exempt list, you can type it in. It has to be typed in exactly as it appears. So like, for example, if you were to exempt ham members, but there's no card for that, you would need to do the H.A. It has to be exactly as it is. And then use commas to separate the items. So yeah, if you got ham mage, you could do ham guard. Ham members are already unlocked. If I'm not mistaken, there's no card for them, so. But yeah, feel free to ask any other questions if that wasn't thorough enough. Oh, yeah, so if you go to the wrench, the configuration in RuneLight, then search your Bronzeman plugin, and then click the little settings icon, the little cog. You'll see all of the stuff there. You'll see that exempt list, require card for ground items, whatever it may be. And it just depends on how you want to play. So if you're playing, are you playing the foe rule list? Like, are you trying to go off foes list where you can pick up items off the ground and you just can't use them? Not an idiot, man. Not an idiot. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, not an idiot. You're good, though. Yep, so if you're doing that, what you're going to want to do is, in that same area above the exempt list, you'll want to change ground items to no card needed if you want to pick up items. I don't play that way, so I can't pick up anything I don't have. That's just how I play. And then same for each of the skills. So like, most people seem to play, you need the input, not the output. So I need the uncut opal to cut it, but I don't need the cut opal to cut it. So you would just go down to crafting and then do input only. If you scroll down, you can change those based on what you're doing. But yeah, you'll run into a lot of issues if you don't unlock those or that stuff early. It's gonna be like every item you interact with, depending on what rule set you play. Oh, don't mention it, man. It's what we do for each other. And as a small streamer, it's part of what I do to get noticed, you know? I can actually read all of the chat messages. I don't have, 2,000 people in here spamming the chat to where it's hard to catch up everything. But yeah, for my account here, I can't pick up items. So this whole time that I've seen all these bronze arrows that when I was fighting things, I couldn't pick it up. So now that I unlocked them, I'm going out to farm bronze arrows. No. Ask away, man. You can leave my stream open and ask as many questions as you want while you're playing. You're going to have a million of them as things come up. Yes. You need to use a comma in between each thing that you put in there. So whether it be an NPC or an item, you have to put the comma in. Actually, here, I can show you. I probably should have just done this. I forgot I had this set up. Here. So, like, when you go into your exempt list, you can see I've got everything in there, and it's all sorted. Like, if there's an apostrophe in a word, you have to put the apostrophe. It's got to be the exact word. Yeah, comma, space, comma, space, comma, space. And then this is where I was talking about if you wanted to change the ground items to being able to pick up items that are on the ground that you don't have the card for, you would change that. Instead of require card, you would change it to no card needed. I forgot I created a window specifically to do that. So I could have just showed it to you. I just completely forgot I made it. Yeah, that's the big one that a lot of people are like, why can't I pick this up? I get that question frequently. The way that my account is, I don't pick up the ground item, so it doesn't affect me. But a lot of people are playing foes rules, so. And there's the shirt. All right, so that is 2 full sets of the ham outfit. So that'll get us set for when we need to do another slice of ham. Right now I'm going after bronze arrows, believe it or not. It's one of my only methods to get bronze arrows. I do have a knife unlocked, and I have bronze bars unlocked, but I do not have copper. So I can't make my own. Yeah, there you go. Stats are on the screen. And I'll pull up this for you too, since you're just joining. So you can see how many packs I'm at and the collection percentage. But yes, you're always welcome to ask questions. You're welcome to hang out. Yep, it is. And I play no selling too. So I can't sell, I can only sell dupes. I can't sell any cards I don't want or anything like that. Oh, this is a banger. I'll move the hood because otherwise I'm gonna end up dropping it. Yeah, only selling dupes. I can't sell anything else. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be selling godlies, and that gives you a ton of extra packs. Personally, I'm not a fan of that, so like if I were to sell one of my dupes, that's a godly that I'm sitting on, like 20,000 points, which is just crazy to me. Way too easy. Because I have a ton of godlies that are useless for me. We're up to 17 pet godlies open so far. And we actually do have the thieving pet on this account. Hey, Blaze, do you want to post up Rocky for me? Yeah, we got Rocky at 70,000 thieving XP. So Blazed made us a emote. Yeah, it would be a lot easier on the start for sure. There he is. And then we unlocked red berries, so we made Rocky red. And then we lost the hardcore status. So now Rocky's back to gray. And he stays in the bank because I don't have any way of getting him back if I lose him again. But yeah, just going for arrows right now. And then the polish buttons obviously are nice for the crafting XP. Oh. Thank you, Blazed. One misclick changed the whole thing. Nice. You don't know what to do next? You can do Restless Ghost. You can also do thieving. There's no card for the guns. I believe Haziel's Colt is also another one. I haven't done it yet. You can do the museum quiz. That'll give you some points right away. And then the attack dummy in Varrock, while you're there, you can get your level 8 by just kicking or punching it. It's kind of an easy way to start and get like your initial points. But yeah, thieving, agility, the test dummy, and the museum are kind of the way that people start. And then Restless Ghost, Haziel's Cult. That's kind of where most people tend to go for like the start of the account. Yeah. And then from there, hopefully you open something. For us, we didn't get a new method till like 400 packs. So we went really dry. It was like 400 packs. I do have law runes unlocked. I don't have air runes unlocked, though. So with no air runes and no air staff, I can't do any teleports. have a knife unlocked, but I don't have basic logs, so I can't do fletching. Yeah, you don't realize until you start doing it, and it's like, oh man, I need this for this, and I need this for this, and it's a lot of fun though. But yeah, I stream 5 days a week. And show the progress. It is all connected. Anytime someone comes in and asks, like, what's up with this mode, I always say it's one small favor for every single thing that you do. Because you don't realize how many things lead to other things. Like, I unlocked shears, but I had no wool. Then I unlocked wool, but I don't have ball of wool. So I had to do standard wool, and I couldn't even do sheep shear request. And it's just like, man, like you don't realize how much you need to do these basic things. It does not end. But that's the fun of the game mode is, you know, all these methods and ways to do things. I mean, my crafting, I was spinning balls of wool for the beginning of it. Then I got soft clay unlocked, so I actually made soft clay from scratch before I had Varlamore unlocked. Then I got Varlamore unlocked and found out that there was a soft clay spawn. So I hopped worlds for that. We got iron darts unlocked. That's how we started our range. And Varlamore has an iron dart spawn, so hopped worlds for that. But yeah, I'm out on workman's comp. So I am currently fighting with them for all of that nonsense. So I'll be streaming here for another 6 months till my knee is healed. What do you need for Varlamore? Varlamore, you need Children of the Sun. It's a highly controversial, I guess I'd say, quest, whether or not you're allowed to do it. Some people say you need the guard card in order to do it, because you do have to tag guards, but they're technically not guards. I know by foes rules, you can interact with the guard. That's what I'm saying. Some people say you need the guard card. I waited till I got a guard, but not the guard. I just waited till I got a guard. And then I said, okay, I'll allow it because I got a guard card. Because they're not technically normal guards. They're imposters. So they're kind of their own thing. But yes, once you get that unlocked, then you can go to Varlamore. You can also talk to Veos and get over to Corinne after you get your thieving up a little bit and do fruit stalls. What a lot of people tend to do. But yeah, I'm doing this for bronze arrows and these uncut opals because I do have a chisel unlocked. Yeah, so you can consider that the guard if you wanted to. Like, some people play it that way. Like I said, by foes rules, you could technically do it. He did it. Or I think he was going to do it, and then he said, okay, you could talk to an NPC, and he may not. I don't know. He goes back and forth so much, I don't keep up with every video he puts out. I try to watch him as I can when I'm AFKing and doing things here. But because I'm streaming most of the time, I don't always catch everything. But yeah, everyone argues about that quest. If you're in the CC, you'll see a lot of people argue about it. Yeah, I mean, if you're just starting out, like you're saying, there's a ton of XP that you can get just from those early couple activities we talked about. Plus, your thieving levels will go up, so you'll get a bunch of XP that way. Your agility, you can still do. Agility starts to slow down at like level 40-ish. And then it speeds back up at level 50 when you get Falador. There you go. It's a good start. Nice little boost right off the bat. Good luck on your pulls. Hopefully you can get something that gives you a path quickly into a new skill. Is Rare Parrot your username? Raw chicken is fantastic. Do you have chickens unlocked, though? Because if you don't have chickens unlocked, you can't kill them to get the raw chicken. So you'd have to come here and, like, pickpocket these guys to get it. Ah, foilable. Gotcha. Gotcha. There you go. I didn't think it was a card. Oh, you got the one that you got is probably the one that's in player-owned houses. There's one for the player-owned house, which is a card. That's the other thing. You got to be careful. There's a lot of player-owned house NPCs and stuff for the dungeon. That you'll think you got something for real, but you actually got it in the player-owned house. These really aren't bad XP. I mean, it's nowhere near Wealthy Citizens at, 60k, between 60 and 70, depending on how active you are. But for being such a low barrier to entry here, this is pretty nice. Yeah, see, you get raw chickens from these guys, and there's actually a fire right down here in the southwest by the jail that you can cook the raw chickens on and just drop them. So you can get some cooking XP doing that while you're getting your thieving XP. The other thing is the achy trees. The achy trees are not a card. Ah, no problem, buddy. We will be streaming tomorrow afternoon into evening. Not in the morning like we normally do. But I appreciate you stopping in, and thank you very much for the follow. I also added you in game, so if you have any questions, you can always PM me. When I'm streaming, I keep the private off, though. Throw me outside. Man. Need to be thrown outside so that I can go to the bank here and get some food. Blazed, the logs keep teasing me. Let's run to the bank real quick. Up to 65 bronze arrows on us. Let's go over to Drainer. It'll actually be faster than going up the stairs. Actually, it will not be faster, but it's okay. Ayo. All right, that's 2 of everything except the gloves because I'm wearing the gloves. Well, that's actually 3 skirts, but that's okay. All right, food's filled up. We'll take 5 of those with us just so we have them. Depends on how chill she is right now. If she's super chill, I think you actually might have a good chance. Pretty solid chance. All right, guys, I'm going to take a very quick break to go ahead and stretch my knee. So I am going to flip it to the ad screen. And I'm just going to chop this willow while I wait. I won't do anything progression-wise on the account. So just a quick little ad break, and we will be right back. Got to stretch the knee real quick. We are back. For those, for those of you who are subscribed, we appreciate it. I try to do the ad breaks so that people who come into the stream don't get hit with one. But I also needed to stretch my leg. I try to stretch out my knee every hour and a half to give myself a little bit of a break, just because of the pain that's currently going on. So thank you very much for bearing with me. For all of those who are just coming back from the ad, thank you very much. Appreciate you hanging in there. Like I said, we didn't do anything. We were just cutting logs until you guys came back. I don't like to punish people for not being subscribed. So generally, I'll try to stop doing anything progression-wise. Oh. Surprised Ember. She's back here in her crate now. I just heard her come back here. Mommy must have been trying to cut her or shave her pads. Rigged. Definitely a possibility. She is smart. Every time I come back, I get more logs. Just wants to tease me. Ooh, back-to-back arrows. That's what we're here for. Give me as many of those as you can. Take a couple hundred, please. Those and the polished buttons. That's the main things we want from here. And the gems. Gems are good too. So there's actually a lot of things we can get from here that we need. The logs and tinderbox back to back. There's the tinderbox again. And the logs. Man, it really wants to tease me with those. Oh, we got knocked outside that time. Wow. Don't know if that's to the teasing comment or if that's to the giving me logs comment. Speaking of which, there's more logs. Take the bronze arrows. We'll cook the chicken when we get to the jail area. Oh, do I know? Do you know the Muffin Man? I don't know what you're talking about. No clue what you're speaking of. Looks like we've been doing this for almost an hour, according to the Thieving XP. Let's see what we're at. 119. But we also had to run back and forth because of the ham outfit, which filled up our inventory. So XP might get a little bit faster. We had to do that at the very beginning here. Cook the chicken. And back to the thieving. It was a big bronze arrow drop of 19. No logs or tinderbox in that inventory. Oh, I dropped the triangle sandwich. Oh, not what I want. I can actually eat 2 of those. Not like you get a lot of cooking XP, but a little bit of chickens is adding up, so keep cooking those as we have the opportunity. There's our friend the log and the tinderbox. Buttons have already netted us 90 XP. Shouldn't be. Oh, no, I'm not, but I jumped to the other playlist again. I don't know why it does that. Oh, I rebooted, so that might be why. When we had all those frame issues. There we go. Couple of chickens there. I like the Tetris personally. Big fan. Withered Wasteland works too. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Yeah. Still getting as many bronze arrows as we can from here. We've got our 2 full sets of ham. And also as many uncut opals as possible. So that we can do a little bit of crafting XP. Low roll on bronze arrows, only a 2 on that one. Jail, nice. A little bit of Terrytown here for you. Always a good way to keep the vibe going. Some polished buttons, and some bronze arrows. Like exactly what we wanted. Up to 137 bronze arrows. Let's also check and see. Yeah, so it looks like the rusty sword, well, specifically the damaged armor, can still be done at player-owned houses, but only in 55 construction, where you have to pay for it. So we can't use it, unfortunately. I feel like using other player-owned houses would be an unfair advantage. Want to keep handing me needles. Everything that we can't use. They're just trying to tease me with the needles and thread and the cowhide and logs, tinder boxes. All right, next time we get kicked out, we will move on to something else. Once we get actually kicked out of the ham hideout here to the outside. Or if we need to refill on food, but that shouldn't happen. We should get kicked out long before we need food. Like that. All right, let's head over to Draenor Bank. We also need to get a chisel. So we pulled the card, but we never grabbed the item. And let's grab our armor out and our weapon. So there's a chisel at or on the Isle of Souls, which is where we're actually heading. So we can run over to the Isle of Souls real quick. And we can even take these bars. Because we have to go right to the anvil. Let's go over to the Isle of Souls. And then let's try to do some fire giants again. Go for that rune sim. Who knows, maybe we can get lucky. The other place we could go is possessed pickaxes. There's our chisel. We'll make some knives. Appreciate the positivity there, Blazed. We can hope that we get lucky, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we could do possessed pickaxes because we technically have all the way up to a rune pick. I'm sorry, dragon pick unlocked. But the chance of a rune pick off of those, or even an addy pick, it's making me do that again. Let me go into crafting. I thought I had it on there. Because of crushed gem, that's why. There's a chance we can crush them like that. Just a little bit of crafting XP. We also have diamonds, but I don't believe we can. But yeah, we're nowhere near. Right now we're at sapphires, almost to emeralds, but we don't have either of those unlocked. We don't have gold bar unlocked. We don't have silver bar unlocked yet. Yeah, we got a lot we need to still unlock. Okay, so we did get these sharks. I'm going to grab one shark out and put it there. That's going to be my emergency food. I'll take 5 of those for healing needed immediately. We do have Pure S unlocked now, so maybe we could do Soul Wars later. That might be worth it too. Go back to where we lost our hardcore status. So they drop a Mithril Square Shield at a 1 in 64, which is obviously something we could use. But they also drop the Rune Simi at a 1 in 28. Yeah, I kind of have the sun directly above me, so. Yeah, see, now the Lesser Demon hits me a 0. Didn't hit me a 0 last time I was in here. Alright, so they do have a slash defense. They do not have a stab defense boost. So we'll do the stab. See how this goes. See if we can't get lucky on either the Myth Square or the Rune Sim. All right. First drop was just big bones. Yep, he's hitting me too hard. I'll wait real quick. Or we don't keep taking hits. And we'll run right back. can also flinch him, which may be our best option. I don't want to, but might be our fastest method without having to use a ton of food. So let's try to pull him in here and see if we can't flinch him. Getting some good hits, though. Unfortunately, this might be our best option if I could flinch properly. I was gonna say he's really not going to hit me when I'm standing right next to him. Flinching is definitely slower, even with having to run back and forth with the food. But it's good for us to get some practice flinching in for the black demon we still have to fight. And down he goes. Got a coin drop. Looks like he doesn't want to be flinched. You don't want to be flinched, buddy. Looks like I can do this one like this because he's trying to retreat from me. I'm going to tag this one. And this one I can literally just run back and forth. He can't actually hit me. It does reset, which is kind of annoying. But substantially faster and no food. Alright. That is an option. I don't know that we're going to be able to get him every time. Yeah, this one, see, this one's normal. Maybe not. Looks like there's like some sort of delay as long as I run back enough tiles. That's interesting. Okay, we'll take it. It's gonna get us the kills without taking any damage. I'll keep doing it. So it looks like I have to run 2 tiles away. As long as I run out to the the edge of that rock formation here, he can't get me. I wonder if I could do that walking. I'll try that on the next one. But it does work. This is the first one we were not getting hit by just running out and back. He does like to run away though. Like you're just getting out of his aggro range or something. Why didn't you hit? The crazy part about this game mode is there's so many different things that you never thought you'd have to use. By no means did I think I'd figure out ways to lynch fire giants to where they couldn't attack me. But we'll keep running back and forth and hopefully get the drop here soon. Alright, so that puts us at 9 fire giants in total so far. The only downside to this is it seems like I need to run energy. So we're only going to be able to do this for so long before we run out and have to wait for a recharge. Chaos runes. Definitely an interesting method. But hey, if it works, it works. Seems like if I can get him in this corner here. I can just go back and forth here. Even with no run. The only problem is when he runs away, I don't have any way of getting him back without running. This has got to be some aggro range mechanic. Because he's not hitting me when I walk up to him. But he's got to be like dropping aggro. That's why he keeps trying to run away. Dropped rune arrows, but we can't pick them up. I'm wondering if we stand here and shoot him with arrows, if he'll stay aggroed, even though he's just out of range. The problem is we don't really have a lot of range ammunition right now. And considering our best arrow is that we can use is our bronze arrows. Let me take a look at what other options we have. So we've got darts. We could do the black darts from soldiers. Or addy arrows. Would be the only other option. But either way, let's go ahead and open a pack. Who knows, maybe we can get a fix out of this pack. All right. Joker Champion. Dupe Void Melee Helm. Dupe Thug. And Minced Meat. Unfortunate. We are up to 11 fire giants. I think our best bet is just going to be to get the prayer levels that we need. And just flick protect from melee. And just fight them straight up. Because we can really use the rune Simi. That would be a very large upgrade for us. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go to the Giants. And we will pick up Bones and Hop. We could just get air runes or an air staff card. We would be able to mage those guys and it'd be a lot easier. up to 725 packs collected. %42 of the cards. All right, let's go to Land's End. We're going to go up to the giant pit. And we will do the bone pickup and hop method, unfortunately. Gonna be our best bet. Whoa, why are we going in there? We need to get smacked by zombies. Hey, buddy. I appreciate lurkers. No complaints from me. I'm heading up to the giant pit. And we're gonna take, oh, let me go to my ground items plugin. I turned ground items off. Nope, no good drops. I did find a method to flinch the fire giants, which I was just doing. But it was not fun, let's put it that way. And I would not say that we had any good cards. Start here and we'll hop around. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. I ended up getting up to 11 fire giants. And I said, yeah, no. Yeah, makes sense. Some of us haven't gotten coins yet because we are not that lucky. Currently at 725 packs opened and 42.2% of the collection. And still no coins. Or spade or tinderbox or log. or copper or iron. Yeah, no, I didn't think it would. A lot of people are saying, oh, once you get coins, like the game's ruined. And it's like, I don't know how you could possibly feel that way. Because you still can't buy your way through everything. That's not how this works. All right, let's reset the prayer and let's see how much XP per hour this is. Yeah, I mean, that's all it is you can buy the gear that you've unlocked, some of it at least, which makes your combat a lot easier. I wish we could keep that 30k prayer XP going per hour, but we don't have all the bones banked, so something tells me that's not going to happen. But yeah, we'll do the hop for prayer levels, unfortunately. And then maybe we can get our rune sim. Honestly, I don't even need coins. I would take Bruma logs or normal logs so that I can unlock fletching and just give myself a new skill. Oh, I hopped. I didn't mean to hop. Ugh. But yeah, I'll do this for a little while and see what the XP is like per hour. This is the method I was talking to you about to get your prayer out. Oh, we're out of inventory space. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I only have to do a level and a half, so it's not like it's a crazy amount of hopping that needs to be done, but it's still a good amount, and I'm not a huge fan of doing hop methods. I tried to take a couple of inventories out to the wilderness dungeon, or the wilderness altar, and I think I only completed one inventory. I was hopping around worlds and all kinds of stuff, and 3 or 4 times worth of bones, I ended up getting PK'd, and I'm like, yep, nope, I'm not doing this no more. So, fortunately, no shortcuts. I appreciate it. I'm trying here. I'm trying. I mean, like I said, I'm at 725 packs. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a ton of sense, though, because you don't get, like, noted bones. Like, most TCGers don't have coins. So I don't understand why, like, if I was a PKer, why would you PK people there? You're gonna get 1 inventory of bones. It seems to be like a solid 10K. 10K per hour, which means this should only take me an hour at the most. I'm already halfway through this level. Assuming I don't get hit with a hop limit. But once we do this, it'll open up, finishing up the Grand Tree, which will give us a bunch of XP. And then it'll also open up the Fire Giant grind. Because we'll have Protect from Melee that we can flick. Uh, no, I just said it was, it's about 10k XP per hour, it seems like. Pretty consistent. Which is really solid when you think about just prayer in general at the early game. Yeah, definitely not horrible. But I seem to be going between 11, like 11.3, 11.3k down to like 9.8, so it's probably going to balance out right around 10. And 10.5. Which we only have 1,300 more XP for this level. And then one more, so we're done. But that'll open up Grand Tree, that'll open up Fire Giants to get our Rune Sim. Because I can just sit there and flick. Instead of flinching, I can just flick prayer, which is much easier. Got about 4 more inventories till we finish this level. Let's see what the next one is. Other than that, while you were gone, we had a new TCGer come in, ask some questions. Pretty much it. Just chilling, listening to some music and burying some bones. Not a ton of packs this episode so far. And more about the gains than the packs. Trying to get everything out of this that we can. Yeah, that's the goal. If I can get those, then I can finish Grand Tree, get a bunch of points off that, and then finish the Fire Giant grind. Get the Myth Square, and get the Rune Simi, and that'll open up more points per hour, being able to do higher level combat stuff. Because unfortunately right now, the points per hour have been pretty weak in the off streams because I just don't have a lot of new skills that I can do anything with. So it's a lot of like sitting there and woodcutting or fire making after I woodcut it, or fishing, Because thieving is good XP, but I don't get any bonus points off the levels because I'm 72, so 100k in between levels is a little much to be doing. In my crafting method right now, other than pickpocketing ham members. Oh, that was the other thing we did. We pickpocketed ham members for about an hour. If I pickpocket ham members, I get a little bit of crafting from the buttons and the gems. But other than that, I gotta hop for soft clay or make soft clay myself. Yeah, bronze arrows. Got 123, I think, in an hour. So not really worth it to do, but we did get a bunch of steel arrows too. So if we can unlock an arrow, either a foil or a higher arrow, like steel, specifically steel or iron, we'll have a decent stockpile of those. I've got Addy arrows unlocked, but the only way to really get those is ice giants, which until I get the HCIM, they're really, really, really slow. Because I take too much damage, because I just don't have good armor. I have good armor unlocked, I just don't have good armor accessible. This next inventory will get us up to 42. And then we'll be on the home stretch with just one more to go. But at least when we finish this inventory, we'll know. That's a good question. Crafting, I'm locked out of a good method. Sailing, I'm locked out of a good method. Appreciate it, Blazed. You could argue range, I'm locked out of a good method, but I do have darts, I just have to hop to get them again. Let's see. Rune crafting, the only way I can do it is Arceus Library, rune crafting, and mage. So those I'm pretty hard locked. I can't do herb, I'm locked out. I'm locked out of farming, locked out of construction. I'm locked on my task for Slayer, locked out of Fletching. Hunter, I really only have Aerial or the level 9 birds. Yeah, so I mean if you don't include hopping, then I'm locked out of crafting and range. Because right now my best method for range is a standard bow until I grind out a different one. And bronze arrows. Hey, how you doing, Crimson? So yeah. And you could argue I'm locked out of cooking because all I have is shrimp. Or chickens. Or rats. Which at level 46, it's quite slow. Smithing, I'm also completely locked out of. The only way I can do it is with bar drops. That sounds about right. You came to partake in my misery of trying to grind out my 43 prayer. Yeah, so if we count them up, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 12 skills that I would consider myself extremely slow or locked out of. To answer your question. Looks like we need 11.5 inventories to finish this level. Which I'm assuming will hit the world top limit before then, but we'll see. Yeah, 271 more bones to go. So 10 more inventories. Ooh, we're getting a good storm. I can hear the thunder rolling. Is making some noise. Oh, geez. What are you talking about there, Blaze? Hey, I mean, at least she's not giving you bad tasks. You could get a you could get a bad task and get keys, or you could get a good task and no keys. Which one would you rather have? Fair enough, fair enough. Blaze, that's why we don't go outside during lightning. Just because we're from the Midwest doesn't mean we need to act like it. No, I think she was saying Jesus, not Jesus. My buddy Jesus was in here earlier. He didn't say nothing, though. I'm going to start up here so I can smoke a little bit while I'm doing this. Holy cow. That'll make you have to change your pants for sure. Yeah. Perfectly fine if you know where he is. Not so much when he jumps out at you. Yeah, 100% I would have shit myself. if I wasn't expecting it, half asleep, getting ready to leave. Mm-mm. Someone else pulled coins. But yeah, normal logs is kind of the goal. If I could get normal logs, I'd be happy. Because then I can open up fletching, and even though it's going to be slow, because I only have, I would only have logs, akeys, and willows at that point, it would be worth it. I don't think so. I think it'll be a long time till I get coins. That's why I'm hopeful for logs or a smithing method. Where's kid? Oh geez, yeah. That's when you see that in your house and you just burn the house down. You're just like, nope, start over, moving out. We get some big spiders over by us because we're right off of a creek, and we have a retention pond behind our property. Lots of big old mature trees, so we get lots of spiders. Under 200 bones left. Under 200 bones. We're getting there. Definitely faster than trying to do pest control for it. And now when I do pest control, I can actually use my points for a skill that gives me some real XP. Or start saving up for the void armor, because I do have the gloves unlocked as well as 2 helms. Yeah, we got lots of wildlife. We had coyotes. We had a wolf once. We got deer. And then we have our favorite little red fox. Yeah, wolf was pretty cool. I like the deer as well. And Mr. Fox is always welcome. Then we get lots of cool birds. We've got a couple of bald eagles, Got some hawks. We get cardinals and orioles and all kinds of stuff. Blue jays. I agree. Venison jerky is still the best jerky. Yeah, it's been a little bit on the fox, for sure. $162 bones left. And then we can take on the Grand Tree and the Fire Giants for our Rune Simi. Hummingbirds, yeah. Get a lot of hummingbirds. That's no fun. No, that's a dad job. My wife has to pick him up all the time when our dog gets him. Ember the husky loves to try to hunt if she can. She likes to screw with the squirrels and play with them. Get them to have heart attacks. Poor little guys. For you guys who are regular viewers, tomorrow my stream will be in the afternoon instead of my traditional morning start time. So it probably won't be afternoon, late afternoon, early evening for tomorrow. Got a pack. Let's rip it. Let's get a little break of this madness that is bone picking up. I'll pick up this one last one that should spawn right here. Yep. And then we'll rip this pack. Ooh, 4 commons and an uncommon. Valuables. Valuables. We just need the keys. If we can get the keys, we can unlock almost 500 chests from wealthy citizens. So, just need the keys, please. Gardening boots, cactus spine, bone frag dupe, and monkey bone meal. Valuables is an awesome unlock. I don't think we have house keys unlocked. I'm going to double check while I'm world hopping here. House. I do not. And house keys is a rare. So we're looking for the rare of house keys. If we can get that, we've got, I think, 500 and change of house keys. So that'll give us a ton of thieving XP and some money. Just under 5 inventories to go. Sorry, just under 6 inventories. But with the ones we pick up in between, probably just under 5 inventories. Yeah, see, our husky doesn't do that. She just likes to like chase after them and like nose their tail. Just like, I can catch you, so you better run. And the poor things probably have a heart attack immediately after. She has been successful, absolutely. But she doesn't sit there and play with it while it's still alive. She's not cruel and unusual. She just likes to torture them. Specifically the squirrels. $89 bones to go. Yeah, they like to yell at the dog all the time. As soon as they manage to get out of the yard, they like to scream and yell at him. And sit there and yell at her all on the fence line or on the telephone wire in the tree next door. Yeah, but they're already dead. So it's not necessarily playing with them, but toying with them. So close. So close to our protect melee. All right, another inventory to do it. $53 to go. Yeah, the other two were definitely worse. Some of the stories you've told me. Technically less than 2 inventories left. And then we can finally move on. Once we get the rune semi, we can also do the grand tree, we can do the fire giant grind. We get the myth square and rune sim. And then we can do the possessed pickaxes to try to get the rune pick as well. Make it a lot easier to get that with protect from melee and a rune semi. So that will kind of be the goal to look forward to here. $17 bones left. And we get 3 per world. That should be the last hop. We should have plenty. Oh yeah. Plenty. Bones. Get us up to the level. So with the stopping and talking, ended up at 95 XP, 9500 XP per hour. 43 prayer has been achieved. Protect from melee. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, it started to rumbling, and then it just stopped. Hype, 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 hype. 442 house keys is what we have. Okie dokie. Grab that young impling. And then we will head over to the Grand Tree. Where are you going? Come back here. Come here. Don't you go over that? Oh, you did. All right. We're not doing that now. Came back. Back. There you are. Haha. Waste all of my run energy trying to get this impling. For a slice of chocolate cake. Okay. Thank you, thank you. About 95 to 9600 XP per hour is what it took. But that was with me stopping and showing you the skills and slacking off and talking. So probably about 10k per hour if you hop. So we'll go to the Grand Tree. Because I don't have to have the rune scimitar beat the demon, because we're almost beat him with flinching, so we should be able to beat him on standing straight up and fighting him. Yippers. Oh, I didn't need to go that way. Why'd I go that way? I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. I almost had him. Got him down to 46 HP. with messing up unflinching constantly. Nice, 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 nice. I love those 100K openings. If for some reason I don't get the ability to stream tomorrow, I'm off on Tuesday from streaming because I have therapy. So then I'll do a huge opening on Wednesday. But we'll see if I get a chance to stream tomorrow. So, because that would give me night, all day tomorrow, all day Tuesday, in the morning of Wednesday. Yeah, I should have a solid amount of points at that point. Should be another 150K opening at the rate I've been going. All right, so we're going to take this, one of those. We'll fully equip this. We'll take a full inventory of this food. -3. And then we'll throw one shark down there. Just in case. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I was there early. Where I was stocking up the packs. I went up. I had to go all the way down. But then once I started getting to the mid-levels, like once things got around like the 45-ish, everything gets so slow with these entry-level methods. Let's see which world I'm on. Yeah, we're on a German world, so we're going to swap to a US world so that hopefully my flicks work properly. Let's do this. Black Demon going down. There he is. Bring it on, bucko. Gonna have to lazy flick. Ooh, good song, good song. Alright, we're gonna leave it on for a second. Heal back up. Because I suck at flicking. going too late. Need to get back in the groove. I was going too late. Zoned out there. Oh. Come on, HCIM, don't let me down. Boom. I don't know, I was pretty close to losing my my prayer points because I am horrible at flicking. But we got it. Black Demon down. Alrighty. Now we have to search the roots and hope we find it. It's always in the last one. Ah, we got it in the third one this time. Oh no, I found a loose rock. Okay. There we go. It has been done. It has been completed. And we got no levels off of that. Not a single one. Close to an agility, close to an attack, not even close to a mage. Grand Tree is done. We did get a pack out of it, so we'll open our one pack, and then we'll call it for the day. Here we go. Spawn of Sarachnis, extended anti-fire, and 3 commons. Could we possibly get one of the items that we've been waiting for this entire time? Soldier of Shazian. Nope. And a Greater Siren. Okay, well, that is it. So we'll sell off our dupes at 550 points, and we will end the stream there for the day. Thank you so much for everybody who came in and hung out. Miasma for the follow. Drew Breezy for the Prime sub. Thrills for the follow. Thrills for the sub. And that's all of them for today. Yep, unfortunately, nothing out of the last pack. I was hoping, I was hoping the Grand Tree pack was going to give us something. But that means we will wait until next time. Like I said, stream may be in the evening tomorrow. Can't do a morning stream. We will have our children. And they're getting ready for school starting this week. So absolutely, absolutely. And I hope that your pack opening goes swell. You're welcome to screenshot anything and send it over to us. We do have a Facebook page, same exact name as the stream. You're welcome to send a message over if you'd like. And show us your polls that you get if they're solid. I would love to see. But until then, I will talk to you all either tomorrow night or, if not, Wednesday. As always, stay safe. Appreciate everybody who came out. Again, thank you for the follow, the Prime sub. Miasman22, Drew Breezy for the Prime sub, Thrills for the sub, and Thrills for the follow.